Rolling.
Bro, how do you start videos like this? How do you fucking start videos like this? All right, look, guys. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, okay? And I've talked about stuff like this, like, over the years on, like, Snapchat or on my Instagram stories, but years back. And I just want to talk about what I think is one of the biggest lies in the fitness industry, okay? And I see this shit all the time. Like, from the minute that, like, a motherfucker got abs, I've seen him doing it. And it's this, it's like, you'll see this all over the internet. Someone with maybe slightly better genetics than the next guy, or someone who, you know, maybe say they're willing to take the jump and take some steroids and get a little bit bigger, get their arms bigger. And then the first thing they start doing is being like, hey, oh wait, I got this. You want this? You just buy this and you could have this. And it does not work that way. I've never once ever come out and been like, yo, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, first and foremost, I sell ebooks, I sell training programs, I sell all that stuff. I've never once sold anything saying, all you need to do to get this is do this, because it's not realistic. It's not fucking realistic. All this, like, there's so many fucking misguided and just bad representations of people in this industry because they see it as like a, oh, I could look like this and I could sell that. But the reality is this, to see results for yourself genetically, like, everything is gonna be different than the next person. Like, so I could sit here and be like, hey, I got big arms, so all you gotta do is do what I do. That could work for you. That might work for you, right? That might work for 100 of you. That might work for 1,000 of you. But let's say there's 2 million people watching this video. That's probably not gonna work for every 2 million, I guarantee it's not, right? So, but I've seen it for so long on the internet, like, but I've been doing this shit for so damn long, this social media, this Instagram, this YouTube stuff now, where the most common thing is like every year there's some new guy or some new person who's being like, this is what I do, you can get like this, just buy this shit, buy my shit. And it's not that I have a problem with anyone selling anything. It's not that I have a problem with anyone like selling a program or doing something like that. But what I have a problem with is the way that people go about doing it, where they talk about like, this is what I look like, all you gotta do to get what I have is do these things that I'm selling. And the reality is, I want you guys to get this, my point is this. When I was a trainer, right, I started training like around 17. I started training under a person who was a trainer. Then I started training until I was like, shut this door. I started training until I was like 24, 25. And then I was starting to get more into the social stuff. So I didn't have as much time to train people. And the thing that you gotta understand, with every single fucking person, everybody's gonna respond to something differently. And you don't know what someone should do until they've done 3 or 4 different things and it didn't work. Right? So for me to sit here and be like, all you gotta do to get big arms is do these 6 things that I do, right? Is just plain wrong, period. Like, and I see it all the time on social media, guys being like, this is what I do, all you gotta do is buy this, just do that, and that's it. And it's just stupid. And it sucks because the fitness industry is one of the biggest industries that, like, and they do this in all industries, to be fair, but because someone knows a little less, like the majority of people no less than the minority of people saying like, this is what you got to do. So the minority of people who are like fitness professionals and online coaches and all this shit that they say on their Instagram bio because they can write whatever they want, they're benefiting off the mass amount of people who know less, and that's it. It's not that that person necessarily knows all this, like they know so much, right? It could be a person who just, like, you know, they met some contest prep coach and they're like, I'm gonna do a cycle and I'm gonna get on stage and I got some abs, and next thing you know, I'm online coaching people. And I see that, I've seen that for years. So it sucks because from my perspective, I look at it, I'm like, damn, it's just like, I get a little disheartened because all the people and all the conversations I have with people in person about, oh, I bought this program and so-and-so, well, it wasn't there, it wasn't here, it wasn't this, I didn't get what I wanted from it, I thought I was gonna get this, I didn't get it, because the expectations are so fucked up. Like, I would never tell you guys like, hey, all you gotta do is buy my shit and you'll get what I have. It just genetically is different. The circumstances are different. The age is different. Everything is different. So understand this when you're going about what you're doing in the fitness industry, like to an influencer out there, like just be more real with people and I think they'll have more respect. And for everyone looking for like a person to like guide them or to show them, like if someone tells you first and foremost that this is all you gotta do to get that, they're wrong. They're lying to you. It's impossible to know that for any person, right? Because even personally, and clients that I worked with for years when I was a trainer and even doing stuff online, coaching people, you never know what works until you know what doesn't work. And I know I'm saying that again, but I want to drive it home. Like, so if I'm sitting there being like, hey, all you gotta do is buy my 7-minute ab thing or buy this ab program to get abs, like that's not all it took. Probably not even for that person to get it, right? That's the point I'm trying to make. But because someone from the outside looking in is like, oh, that guy's got it, all I gotta do is do what he tells me and it'll work. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like at some point, like, I don't know if it will ever stop, because again, it's the people who feel like, oh man, I could benefit from these people who don't know enough. I could sell them something to make some money. And I don't know. I think that's fucking lame. That's it. I just think it's fucking lame. And just so everyone listening, I'm not urging you not to like buy a program or try to learn or try to get better from someone that you look up to. I'm just trying to urge you to like I don't know, do more research on your own, at least to see what can really work, and understand that like not everything is gonna work. And even if you're buying a program, not understand that, like, be willing to put an effort and energy to spend time doing something that is gonna get you a little bit of the ways, and then you're gonna realize, okay, I need to change some things personally for myself, because maybe you need to eat more food, you need to drink more water, you need to get more sleep, you need to get more rest. Maybe the circumstances are just completely different, because they fucking are, of every single person, right? To get to where you wanna go, like, you just need to spend more time making more mistakes. You need to spend, and I know you're like, what? You want to make more mistakes, but you need to spend more time learning what doesn't work before you learn what works. And that's unique for everyone. So like I said, when I was a trainer for years, I spent time with a person. You learn like, okay, their age, their height, their body weight, like their goal, what they want to do. Do they have injuries? Like, do you need to avoid these things? So you learn all this stuff about someone, and then you're able to be like, okay, let's try this. Okay, that goes this far, and then it stops working. Okay, now that we did that, let's try this. And it goes this far, and then it stops working. Like, that's what's really gonna work. So just understand, like, if you're out there on the internet, you're buying programs, you're buying this, you're buying that from fitness people, and, you know, I'm not saying not to do that, but I'm saying understand that it's not always what is cracked up to be by a lot of these people, and that's the lame part. But I'm not telling you guys to not chase the goals and not try to change your body. Absolutely do it, but just be willing to to learn, to get better, to figure out like, okay, it's stopped, and to keep changing, to go through the progress. Right? And just don't take someone's word for like, this is all you need to do, because that's not how it works. It's like literally for that person, that's probably not how it works. But like, again, they see the availability of like, man, that person, they don't know enough. I know a little bit, I look like I know a lot, so I'm just gonna be like, fucking buy me a fucking car, some shit. I just think it's lame as fuck. So anyways, I just want to talk about it. I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. Subscribe to the channel, turn the post notifications on. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it, bro? You got anything else to add? Do you think anything's important to say?
Know that genetics and like that whole spiel about it.
Genetics, yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. Everyone is different. Everyone is so unique. Like, the things that you like to eat, your response to training, your muscle fibers, like your build, how much you can eat. Some people get fuller more easily. Some people can eat a whole bunch of food. Some people gain fat more easily. Some people gain muscle more easily. Some people are more like different shapes, like of their body, their limbs. They're more athletic, or they're able to bench easier, they're able to jump higher. Like, everyone is just different. So for someone to say, man, what I did is gonna work for you, is just not true, period. So be wary of those people who are like, all you gotta do is do this and buy this for my program. It's shitty. And I think that just needs to be said. So I'm not trying to make this video because I know everyone in the fitness industry likes to get all fucking butthurt about videos that I make about the fitness industry and be like, fuck Brad Martyn, no, I hate that guy. Anyways, you know where my gym is, so if you got something to say, come to the gym and come say it to my face. But anyways, I digress. I just want to make it about the people, and it's simply about understanding that your goals, your body, your life, your wants, your needs are all uniquely different, and being aware of that, and being aware of just knowing that not everything everyone else did is going to work exactly for you the same way, but being okay with that. So be wary of the one saying this is all you got to do, but also understand that like you do have to do something, obviously, to get better, to get forward, to go forward, but do it with the sense of like, okay, I'm willing to learn along the way, that like this might be what works till 6 months, and that might be what works for the next 3 months, and whatever my goal is it's different. Everyone is just so unique, everyone is just so different, and I think understanding that is important. And when going towards your goal, understand that like what worked for me for 6 months might work for you for 3 months. What the food that I ate might not agree with you. Might be like lactose intolerant, or your body works really good off of like low carbs. My body works really good off of high carbs, or your body works really good off of high fat, whatever. Like, that's it. But learning that is what you have to do. Like, you have to know, okay, I tried high carbs, that shit didn't work. Now I'm gonna try low carbs, that shit kind of worked. Now I'm gonna try like carb cycling, that shit really worked. But you don't know until you try it. So again, like I said, if someone's like, this is all you gotta do is do this low carb thing and then do these crunches and the fucking thingamajig, that's just not true. Okay, so be wary. I love you guys. I'm out. Is that it? Are you good? Are we good? Are you satisfied, bro?
I'm satisfied.
All right, cool. I love you guys. Subscribe.